Hey everyone. So in the ever-expanding world of AI, there's this new, super important role emerging. Think of it as a guide for a really complex technical maze. Today, we're going to demystify one of the most critical new jobs in tech, the AI product owner. Let's dig into how they're leading teams to build intelligent products that, actually work and deliver real value.
So let's just start with a big question, one that honestly haunts a lot of companies. Why is it that so many AI projects, packed with brilliant data scientists and the absolute latest tech, just end up falling flat? Or worse, never even make it out the door?
Well, the answer is actually pretty simple, but it's also incredibly profound. Building an AI product isn't like building a standard app, where you just follow a list of features. Nope. It's more like navigating this crazy maze of data pipelines, models that think in probabilities, and a whole bunch of ethical choices where, it's really easy to get lost.
But, every maze needs a guide, right? And that's where our hero comes in. To navigate this brand new landscape, we need a totally different kind of leader, the AI product owner, or as we'll call them, the AI-PO.
This slide really highlights the huge shift we're talking about. A traditional product owner, they're all about the backlog, right? Features and user stories. The AI-PO, on the other hand, is thinking about data strategy, defining how a model should behave, and making sure the outcomes are ethical. They're not just managing a to-do list, they are literally shaping intelligence itself.
And this Venn diagram, it just nails it. It shows you exactly where the AI-PO lives. They are the essential bridge, the translator connecting three totally different worlds. You've got the customer-centric world of product thinking, the deep analytics of data science, and the vital conscience of ethical AI. Their job is to get all these different groups speaking the same language.
Okay, so what does this all really boil down to? Well, AI product ownership is the practice of making sure that the AI we build actually solves real problems for real people and businesses. And this is key, that it does so responsibly. It's not about building cool tech just because it's cool. It's about delivering real, measurable, and trustworthy value.
So how do they actually do it? I mean, traditional product development can sometimes feel like a straight line, but that whole model just breaks when you introduce AI. The AI-DPO works inside a cycle, a never-ending loop of learning and improving.
This life cycle right here is the APO's roadmap. It all kicks off with discovery, finding the right problem to solve. From there, it moves to data, which is basically the fuel for any AI model. Then you build the model itself, followed by delivery, which is getting it into the product. But what's so crucial is that it doesn't stop there. The last step is monitoring, and all the insights from that feed right back into discovery, starting the whole loop all over again.
Now, to manage a cycle like that successfully, an AI-PO has to rely on a core set of knowledge. You can think of these as 6 essential pillars that hold up the entire journey, from that first rough idea to a thriving, growing AI product.
Yep, these 6 pillars are basically the fundamental skills an AI-PO needs to master. They create a bridge that takes you from that initial spark of an idea all the way to a mature product that adapts responsibly over time. Let's take a quick look at the first 2.
The journey always starts right here. Before anyone even thinks about writing model code, the AI-PO has to validate the idea. They use tools like an AI opportunity canvas to make sure the idea is not only valuable, but actually possible. Then, their focus shifts to building a solid data readiness pipeline. Because, let's be honest, an AI model is only ever as good as the data it learns from.
And the other pillars, wow, they really show you just how massive this role is. The AI-PO defines how the AI actually behaves and how users interact with it. They guide the super technical delivery and operations, and they act as the ethical conscience for the entire project. And finally, they make sure success isn't just measured by model accuracy, but by real, actual business growth.
Okay, now let's zoom in on what is arguably the single most important pillar of them all. This is the one that builds trust with your users and prevents real-world harm, the ethical imperative of building AI.
This idea, it just gets right to the heart of it. AI may automate decisions, but humans remain accountable for the outcomes. You see, we can hand off tasks to an algorithm, but we can never, ever hand off the responsibility. A human, led by the AI-PO, has to be accountable for the impact of that AI, always. So to make sure that accountability is real, the AI-PO becomes the guardian of these 5 principles. They champion fairness to fight against bias, transparency so people understand why an AI made a decision, privacy to protect user data, accountability to own the results, and safety to make sure the system is reliable. This isn't just a checklist, it's the foundation of trust. So as we start to wrap up, it's pretty clear this role isn't just some temporary trend. It really represents the future of product management itself, a future where the main job is to translate raw machine intelligence into meaningful, real-world impact.
And this thing is not slowing down. In the near future, AI-POs will probably be managing autonomous AI agents, using AI-powered tools to make their own jobs easier, and even using AI to automatically discover new product ideas. This role is only going to get more important.
And all of this brings us to one last really crucial thought. As these AI systems get smarter, more powerful, more autonomous, who is going to be their guide? The need for a human conscious, a strategist, and a translator is more important now than ever before. The AI product owner isn't just building products. They are literally shaping the future of how all of humanity interacts with intelligence. Thanks for joining this explainer.